you notice that everything moves at once as if it's one uniform item. So how do we do that? So here we are going to first do what we call grouping. Grouping brings items which are scattered or which are not connected to become one unit. So how would we do that? We can come here to select under the editing subtab on home, then we say select objects. What you can do then, you can come and click on the border, hold Control, click on the circle, hold as you're still holding Control, you click on this circle and this circle. Now when you come back to format here, notice that the drawing tools are active on the contextual toolbar. Side contextual toolbars are those toolbars which appear only if you are on that particular item. If you're not, they will disappear, as you'll notice later on. So I'll go to format, then I'll come here to where it says grouping. Let's try to zoom in. So this option called grouping is what we shall use. Okay, so I'll click group, then it says group. So when I come back now to my item, notice that when I click from the shape, the drawing tools disappears. That's the contextual toolbar. So when I try now to move this item, it will move as one uniform entity. And it has even given me space up here where to write. So that is what we call grouping. It helps to connect items together. Now on top here, we saw that they had put the summation of all the entries which are inside the Venn diagram. Summation equals 60. So what do we do to put that there? Now what we shall do, we shall still go back to insert. This time round we are introducing what we call a text box. So I will come here to text box, then I will say draw text box. So I'll come and draw my text box somewhere there. I will go back to insert. I need the symbol for summation. I will come to symbols here. Then I get the summation sign, which is equal to 60. I can try to make it a little bit bigger, such that the members get to see it clearly. And now when you go back to our illustration, you notice that this doesn't have a box around it as compared to this other one. So how do we take away the box? We shall click on it. The drawing tools come back. You notice when I click away, they disappear. So in the drawing tools, we shall still go back to shape fill. Why am I going to shape fill? If, for example, I move this one here, notice that it will cover up this work because it has a white background. So I have to go back to shape fill to remove the fill, so that if I try to put it here, it's not having a background to cover up my work. Then lastly, we take off the outline. Okay, we click on shape outline and we say no outline. So now it's looking much more than the one which we have up here. We are getting there slowly by slowly, but we are getting there. So the beauty about the text box is that you can move it anywhere easily. I can put it here, I can put it here, I can put it there easily, as compared to text which is plainly typed. Okay, so basically this is how we do it. And that is how even these other figures we are put there. What I can do to do it very fast, I can copy this and I can simply paste. It will paste it near the other one. So I simply drag it and put here the figure I want. maybe 5 or 10. It's too big, I can reduce on it. I can copy this and paste to put it near that one, and I give it the figure I want. Now I can just go on pasting since I had copied, and maybe I say 5. I just simply paste and put there 10, simply paste, put there maybe 5, simply paste again. You first click away and you paste. I put there 5. So basically that is how you do it. Okay, so this one I use the text box just to remind ourselves a bit how we got the text box. Let's talk about this one. You would go back to insert, you go to text box, then you come and you say draw text box. So you draw your box, but notice that it comes with the color. So we went to, when you go to the text box, it automatically triggers the drawing tools. You come to shape outline and you say no outline, then shape fill and you say no fill. Then there you can put your 5. It is too small, you can go back home and try to increase it to the size of the others. So basically that is how we did this shape. But one more thing to remind ourselves, when I move this, notice that the summation doesn't go with it, as opposed to this one. When I move this, the summation goes with it. How do we fix that? That brings back to the grouping again. Okay, so let's again remind ourselves of the grouping. So what I will do, I will click on this to select it on the border, hold Ctrl, then select that, the shape, come back to drawing tools, format, then you go to group, then you group. So now when I try to move, you notice that the shape moves with the summation. So ladies and gentlemen watching, this is how we do, or how we may do a Venn diagram using shapes. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video of shapes. Don't forget to like and subscribe.